what's trending? Well, Monday ushers in a celebration worthy of the winter holidays. It's National Cocoa Day. Yes, December 13th is a perfect time to celebrate by warming up with a cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows on top. The Mayans get the credit for creating the first chocolate beverage around 2,000 years ago. While we might think of it as purely as a dessert, cocoa does have real health benefits. Nutritionists say cocoa contains antioxidants and flavonoids good for heart health and even preventing cancer. Another way to celebrate National Cocoa Day, add a teaspoon or two to your morning coffee. You know what? That is actually a great idea.
Some health benefits to enjoying hot cocoa.
That's a great idea, though, to put that in your coffee. But I think that we've kind of like proven how the station loves hot cocoa with our little station in there.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Wello. Give him a shout out. He's the best.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a Dunkachino? Because that's hot chocolate and coffee.
Wait, what? Wait, say it again.
A Dunkachino.
Dunkachino. You know, is it bad that I've never heard of that till now?
No,
it's not bad.
Because
Okay,
like if you're not a big coffee drinker, you're probably not.
And I'm not. I mean, I need like a lot of sweetness with any kind of coffee-ish drink.
Sweet.
Because I've tried like a cappuccino before, and it's a little too bitter for me. I gotta have something.
It's
sweet.
like hot chocolate with like a splash of coffee.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
it's really good.
tempting.
You might like it.
Yeah, Briar House has some good options too. You can possibly get lots of good options here in town.
But how do you guys top your hot chocolate? Do you do it plain? Do you do marshmallows? Do you do fluff? Do you do both?
You got me into marshmallows. So.
I love marshmallows.
Yeah, I like the little mini marshmallows to put on top.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I just enjoy the beverage itself.
Yeah.
And we have that other flavor. It's a flavor.
It's like a cappuccino flavor.
Yeah, it has like it's like cocoa macchiato or something.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. So that's actually kind of a glimpse of maybe the coffee drink.
Did you try that one yet?
Yeah, you tried that one, didn't you?
Wait, which one?
The one that we have in the office.
Oh yeah, I've had. I mean, it's just the water. They just dump it in, stir it in, and everything else.
Yeah, but it has like a little bit of a coffee taste to it.
Maybe I have.
We'll taste it again.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention, so it's very possible that I may have. I just didn't realize it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of good ways to enjoy the hot cocoa.
Oh yeah.
But something else super sweet that's almost Hansel and Gretel like is a giant gumdrops, peppermint swirls, candy canes, a fudge striped cookie, even a gingerbread man I can't speak today, adorning this home in the heart of the Yale Crest in Salt Lake City. This homemade gingerbread house is all made from scratch. Virginia Hoffman says it was a few years ago when she realized that her red brick, near century-old Tudor home would be, with a few additions, could possibly be a real-life gingerbread house. And it was a random idea that came into fruition. Hardly enough to withstand the wintry weather, but still looking like something good enough to eat. So I think Hansel and Gretel would definitely stop by the Wicked Witch of the West. I mean, she's not a wicked witch, but if we're referring to the story, I would definitely be knocking on the door because who doesn't love good gumdrops? That looks delicious.
And the fact that all of this was homemade, like she literally took the time to make these things, I think that's amazing.
Goodness, yeah, there's a lot there and everything else, and I don't know, it just made me hungry just being there, just seeing about it. I would hope it would smell as good as it looks, right?
That's a good point.
Because anytime you have something that's a food theme, you gotta have the smell to it too. I mean, the smell of the season. But speaking of smells of the season, that thingamabobber that's on our news desk smells good. Garland. I know.
Thingamabobber.
I'm sorry, thingamabobber. It's a Monday.
You know how there was the KFC chicken fire log?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a gingerbread fire log so that the smoke can emanate.
That would be nice.
Right?
I would get that.
Maybe you just gotta have the food present because it makes you hungry. You want to eat it.
Okay, we need to stop talking about food.
I know, we need to stop talking about food, so we'll talk about this next story. A couple who found an abandoned baby in a subway is sharing some new pictures of the boys' lives. Danny Stewart found the abandoned newborn in a New York subway station in August 2000, and Stewart and his then partner, now husband, called the police. The baby was in the state's care while a citywide search took place for the boy's parents, who were never found. And later that year, a judge asked them if they would like to adopt the boy, and they said yes, and they named him Kevin. 21 years later, he's a senior at Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania. The parents even wrote a book about their incredible journey called Our Subway Baby. And, you know, that's just a miracle right there, too. It's heartbreaking when you hear about these stories about the, I guess, the biological parents abandoning babies because he can't care for them or something like that. Then you never can find, then you try to find them. I mean, I just feel I mean, if you can't care for a baby, I mean, there's better ways out there to help to kind of transition to someone that can. But great that they were able to, it's a twist of fate right there.
I think it's so cool that they were able to turn something so tragic into something, like they gave him a whole new life, and then to write a story about it to maybe inspire other people to do other charitable acts too. I think that was really inspiring.
Yeah, the Subway baby. I think that's cute how they can kind of put their own twist and humor to it, but obviously they're a great looking family, so I'm happy that they're happy. That's nice.
Yeah, and definitely safe and sound and healthy too, which is definitely the most important part. But